Hello guys, what is going on? I'm Nosler and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a Doctor Strange and the Time Gem theory. I was going to make two separate videos because it's kind of a really big and important topic for not only Avengers 3 but Avengers 4 as well. So yeah, it's going to be just about the character and the gem. So first of all, I'm going to be doing a sort of like theory on Avengers 4, which is the fact that at the end of the movie, Doctor Strange, well, near the end of the movie, he said to Tony that it was the only way. And that was sort of like silenced, and it was very much like, shushed away by the fact that Spider-Man died next. And that was the toughest death for Tony because it was the only personal one. But you can't really deny the fact that Doctor Strange said it, and what that means is that when he said that there is only one future that they can win, that the future they're on, the path that they are on right now, where Thanos gets all the stones, is the one where they win in the end. Now, there is a bit of a plot hole with that theory, though. If that theory is true, which I'm 100% certain is true, if I didn't think it was true, I wouldn't say it. I don't do theories that I think, oh, it could, maybe, possibly be true. No, I think that it's 100% true. But if that's the case, then there is a problem with it, because in Doctor Strange, when they are having the conversation with the Ancient One, when the Ancient One is about to die, Ancient One says, "I've paid forward in time so many different times, ultimate different timelines, and it always ends at this point," which means that you can't peer forward in time further than your death. Now, this could be a plot hole and it could not be, because it's obvious a plot hole that Doctor Strange shouldn't be able to see past his death on Titan. But what could happen is he sees his death on Titan, and then it skips forward to when he is revived from the Time Gem or whatever, from someone using the Infinity Gauntlet maybe, and then he sees that, oh, the Infinity Gauntlet was made and it was used to bring everyone back to life because everyone died. He maybe piece that back together. So I think that is definitely going to happen in Avengers. There's no doubt in my mind that this theory isn't 100% true. Now, that might be arrogant, but I'm pretty sure it's just obvious. Now, here is an alternate way, which I think could 100% happen, but I feel like it won't be as cinematic or a good film-going experience, so I think it's less likely to happen. But I think if you was a writer, you could write this, and it would 100% make sense, is that, well, just a quick explanation on the Time Gem. The Time Gem is, the only time it's been used to an area is that little area in Hong Kong in the Doctor Strange movie. It's never been used on a global scale, a universal scale. It's always either been used on someone's mind as not necessarily an astral projection, well, sort of kind of an astral projection, but it's not been used on a massive space. It's always been used on a person or an object or a tiny area. So the way the Infinity Gems work is the reason why Thanos has the Power Gem first is because the Power Gem makes all the other gems better. And so when you get the Power Gem and then you get the Time Gem, the Space Gem, you can travel further in space. But when you have the Time Gem with those two as well, that means you can change time not only at a bigger radius but also anywhere in space. So imagine a bunch of little circles of radiuses overlapping, and then you can change the time of all of them. So that's how they would work together. So when it comes to maybe the Infinity Stones being scattered again, because that's another theory that I have. It's not really worth its own video, but because the gauntlet was destroyed at the end, maybe Thanos, the gauntlet would explode, and then once it explodes, the stones won't just lay there. They'll scatter off to the other ends of the universe again, kind of like Dragon Ball style. And when they find the Time Gem, instead of, because he won't have any of the other gems, what they'll do is they'll use it on the gauntlet. Because if you, what I think anyway, if you use the Time Gem on the gauntlet and reverse it back to before it was damaged, then what damaged it didn't happen either, and that would have reversed everything. I feel like that could happen, but it won't, because the thing that I said earlier is so much better that it will 100% happen. Like, if I didn't come up with that theory before, I would have 100% believed in the theory that I just said. So, I mean, there's a lot of explanation, a lot of things that are different about the Infinity Stones that change throughout the movies as well. There was a huge plot about people not being able to touch them in Guardians of the Galaxy, which has kind of been ignored. Maybe that was just the power gem specifically. I don't know, but yeah, the Infinity Stones can change, and that's fine because they're very, very intricate and powerful items. And if they change to make them a bit weaker or change to make the plot just better, then I'm fine with it. Because as long as the plot is great and it makes sense, then I don't really care if they tweak some stuff they did in the past. Again, with the Doctor Strange thing, like if they just ignored what the ancient one said, I'll be fine with it. It's just that it would have been nice if they thought that bit further ahead. But I'm pretty sure I explained the plot hole away in this video, as well as in bringing the plot hole to light. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully enjoyed. It's been a good video, and yeah, so tomorrow I will probably be doing another video on this movie. So hopefully you stop by. Make sure to subscribe as well, so you will get notified. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.